Hello again, YouTube. Butsy here. Welcome to episode 48 of our All Achievements Challenge in Modded Minecraft. And last episode, we finished Thaumcraft. Well, at least as far as, not Thaumcraft, Twilight Forest. At least as far as Twilight Forest will allow us to complete it, because it's still apparently a work in progress. Thank you, Steel, for that info. But yeah, so we're done with that. So let's see what else we have. I don't want to do the vanilla. IC2 I thought about doing, but maybe we'll hold off on that. No blood magic yet. I don't want to do Britannia still. That's done. Well, that we could knock out probably fairly quickly. But we'll wait. Runic Dungeons we need to get into to do IC2. I think we'll do this before IC2. Applied Energistics. This is something we could do. We could finish these up, store ourselves in a spatial storage, 128 channels, and we don't know what that is. So, okay, we could do this. We could do the 128 channels pretty quickly, I think. So let's do that, and then let's see what we can do about the spatial storage. So, 128 channels. Let's go ahead and get us, first off, let's get some cables going. Maybe that many. We need some Fluix crystals, which are charged crystals, a redstone, and quartz, which we don't have a lot of. So let's go get some quartz, why don't we? So we're getting pretty close to episode 50, right? The big X episode. Wonder if I should have done Roman numerals. That would have been pretty cool, huh? To do Roman numerals with our a numbering schema. I don't see a lot of people doing that. Actually, I don't see anybody doing that. So, anyway. The Super Bowl had a number 50, and they just went with the number 50. I thought that was kind of weird. You know, their whole life of doing Super Bowls, they went with the Roman numerals, and then when it comes to the big 50, they decide to not do it, which doesn't make much sense to me, but I don't know, is what it is, I guess. Ba-boom! Let's see, let's get up here. Ba-boom! Looks like we're full on some items here. Yeah, we got 4 stacks of quartz at least. Alright, let's go back to base. And let's make this. We need to take off our ring. Alright. And let's just dump that in some water. And we'll get a bunch of crystals here. We'll do some crystals in bulk now that we have some resources. It is redstone that we desperately need, but hopefully we can start doubling that soon once we get into Britannia a bit. Now we can go ahead and put our ring back on and capture all these things. There we go. Alright, so now let's make some more of these cables. Let's just make 100. We do 100? Yeah. Alright, and let's make some dense cables, right? Let's make a couple of those. Here's my thoughts here. Let's make some export buses. How about we get 7 more of those. Let's get some import buses. Let's make 8. And then let's get some furnaces. Just something real simple that eats up 2 interfaces. Here's what I think we're going to do here to fudge our way through this little achievement here. Let's do this. Let's run eight cables that way. Oh, get up in there. Come on. 8 cables this way. And then let's put exports on top. And imports on the bottom. And that should be, what, 16 channels, I think? And then we'll put the furnaces in the middle here. So that should increase our channels significantly. And then let's do it again, because let's just keep repeating that. So let's get some more dents. Let's get 12. And then we'll just keep doing that until we get the channels we need. Okay, so I need some more imports. Just go ahead and make 16. Need some fluid ducts. Dust. Yeah, let's get this stuff too. So how's everybody doing? I myself am pretty good. Still recovering from surgery. I've been working from home this last week, and it's going okay. I can do a lot from home, so that's good, you know. I'm able to do pretty much my whole entire job from home. There's not much that's limiting me. So let's go up 3 because I can remote in and do everything, right? So that works out pretty well. Because I'm not allowed to drive yet, mostly because I'm on a narcotic with the pain medication. So that in itself limits your ability to drive, because I'd be driving under the influence, and that'd be illegal. So I definitely don't want to do that. Which is a good reason to work from home. And fortunately, I have that ability. It doesn't feel like I'm being extremely productive, but I think I am. I mean, I'm being productive. I don't even know if I need to put this on there to actually add it as a channel. That should be filled up now, right? Yeah, that's filled up. So that's 32 going to end. So now we need to do this on the other side until we get to our 128 number here. So I don't know how much more this we need to do. But I can be pretty productive. The one thing that I've noticed, which can be a problem, is when I attend a meeting, like through a WebEx session or something, I have to use my audio from home, or use my home phone, because my cell phone doesn't work all too well where my desk is. So I'm pretty much stuck in using my cell phone or my home phone, and my audio just sucks on it. I don't know why, it just does. Man, how many more of these we gotta do? Alright, let's do one more thing, I guess. Oh, another? Yeah. I wonder if we'll have enough time to do the spatial. We should. I'm gonna guess. This is 64 channels I've added here, right? Yeah. I might need to do it some more. Might need to do a couple more of these. So imports, let's just go with buses. Do 16 more of those. Exports. 16 more of those. Let's get some more cables. Okay. We have enough furnaces. So here we go. Which ones do I got in my hand right now? Import buses. Top. Nope. I want this on the bottom. Import on the bottom. Not that I think it matters. I don't think I'm going to make these functional at all. Just kind of doing it to... There it goes. Network engineer. So I guess I didn't have to... yeah, I definitely don't have to add them. I'm going to tear all these down now. Because that's all we wanted to do, I think. Right? Well, let's see what the next one was. 2048 channels. Ouch! That's not going to happen. Wow. Yeah. How am I going to do 2048 channels? 128. Can this grid even handle 2048 channels? I suppose it can, right? That's not something that's going to happen anytime soon. If ever. That might be an achievement that I don't do. Would I be okay with that if I don't do that challenge? I'm trying to debate in my head if I would be okay not doing that challenge or not doing that achievement. And I'm kind of thinking I wouldn't be. So I'm going to have to think about that one and certainly come back to it. But I don't want to think about it right now because my brain hurts. So let's do the spatial one, right? Spatial storage. We need some of these pylons. Let's autocraft these pylons. This isn't too bad. I've done this before in creative. Need more fluix dust. This isn't too difficult to pull off. So I'm going to need, I think, like 18 of these. So let's autocraft those. Get them in our thingy. So let's get 18 of these, and we need Certus quartz dust. Let's get the big ones, and let's get these all crushed up. How many did it say I need? I think it said 76. So anyway, with these spatials, the way that it'll work is we need, I'm just going to go off of this side. We build a little box, and then I'm going to go through it, and because I have my charm of dislocation, I can get out of that world that it creates. If you don't have a world, then you want to put this thing on a timer. But I don't have to worry about that because it's kind of irrelevant for me having that thing. Two of these. Because I can get out of any dimension, I'm not going to get stuck. But otherwise, if you go into a spatial dimension and you don't put this port on a timer, a redstone timer, you're going to get stuck in it. And you'll be stuck here forever. So, good idea to make sure you have a way home. Alright, what else do I need? I need a spatial thingy. I don't think this is big enough because I don't think it holds enough. So we need to go this tier. I think it was 12. Was it 16? Let's do 16 just in case. Yep, it would have been. Okay, and then let's get this. We need more quartz glass. okay. Nope. Alright, so now once we get the pylons made, we should be able to do this lickety splits. So pylons. Let's make 18 of these. Flux dust. Is that what I was grinding up? No. Flux. Let's get some more. And that should be enough. Let's get my bauble back on. My bauble back on? Yeah. Why am I picking up stuff? Why am my bauble getting it? Or my magnet getting it? Guess that was outside the range. Alright. Pylons, pylons, pylons. Pylons. Good. And then let's just get a random block, like a dirt block or something. Alright, so here's what we're going to do here. We're going to put down the spatial I/O port and put the spatial storage in there. Then we're going to branch these guys off. And I only need to do 3. And we connect them in between with these things here. So let's do 3. Let's connect, connect. And I don't know if I need to do every corner or what, but I'm going to. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I probably don't need 3, huh? 2 would probably work. Probably being a little bit inefficient with resources here, but that's okay. As long as it gets done. So that's probably all connected, but I'm going to go ahead and do these last 2. And then let's put a piece of dirt in here. And now, what happened? Is it all ready to go? I think it is. So now once I put a lever in here and turn this thing on, it should take me to a new dimension. And that should give us the achievement. And like I said, because I have this, I can get back to my base. But if I didn't have this, you'd want to put this on a timer. Some kind of a clock, or have a buddy on the server with you or something. Because you can get stuck in that dimension and never get out of it. So here we go. It should create a world. There we go. To boldly go. So now I'm in this spatial world. You can see my Y coordinate changing a little bit just because that's pretty much all the height we had. We made it a real small environment, right? And I made that world, but I can get out because I have my dislocation. If you didn't have that, or a way to teleport out, you know, a miscraft return book or something, then you'd be stuck in that world forever. So let's go ahead and turn this off. You can see it's now storing a 1x3x1 size. So achievement done, right? Cool. Let's take a look. Yep, achievement gotten. So the only thing left to do in Applied Energistics is this near impossible network administrator reach 2048 channels. I'm going to have to mess with that on a stream, I think, and see if it's even possible. My thoughts are to make a 7x7 cube of an ME controller, a separate ME controller up in space somewhere, up in the air, and do what we just did with the furnaces, but I guess we'll have to be efficient with all the spacing. It could work. I'll have to do some maths, which I'm not going to do right now. I'll do that off stream or off world or something. Maybe even in a test world I can see if I can do that. But that's going to require a ton of resources, which I don't even think I have right now. So it's going to have to wait for late game. Might be extremely late game. One of the last achievements we do, if not the last achievement we do. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it good there. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. Bye.